Am I the asshole for checking out of my relationship after my wife said she wished I had a bigger D, but we don't always get what we want? We shall see. My wife, 34 female, and I, 34 male, have been married for 8 years, and we have a 5-year-old son. Okay, so it's big enough and it works. You have a 5-year-old son. Over the past few months, my wife has occasionally been having arguments on finances. The main argument we've been having is that I want to take our family on a vacation to a different state, but my wife wants to save up so we can travel abroad next year. Last month, my wife and I were having an argument about this, and I was telling her that we would be really good for our family and our son. We talked back and forth, and I could sense my wife was getting exasperated, but I stood my ground. I told her we can take a vacation now and we can also go abroad next year, and my wife just lost her cool and said the finances made that impractical, and that she also wished I had a bigger D, but in life we don't always get what we want. I feel like that, granted, you're pushing to have this vacation. She's looking at the money that y'all have in y'all account, and she's like, we don't have the finances to do that, to do both. Um, but the bigger D comment has been weighing on her. It's been weighing on her. Y'all have been together for, y'all been married for 8 years. Y'all have been together for longer than 8 years. And I feel I feel like that's a big blow. Like, did she have a problem? Like, I feel like in all aspects of y'all probably have a good relationship. You take the, y'all on the same page. Everything is good, but you fall short of what she wants in that department, and she settled, or she feels like she may have settled because she probably could have had. She probably wants bigger, or had bigger and wanted bigger for years. Like, or she was getting bigger, and then she met you and she's like, oh, I'll just, I'll settle because he has every other quality that I want in a man. But I feel like in a conversation about finances and travel, to throw out a, well, I wish we had a bigger D, is like a complete left field, hit in the gut comment. Like, I feel like I'd be like, well, damn, tell me how you feel. Let's continue. That stung me. I'm aware I have an average size D, but I've never had any complaints from anyone on it until now, and I could hear it from my wife. It just numbed me. I then checked out of the conversation, and my wife instantly apologized after she said that. I told her it was okay, and I went to sleep. From the next day on, however, I distanced myself from my wife and just focused on my work and my son. My wife tried to initiate conversation and apologized multiple times, and I usually just ignored her or told her to let it go. I also started eating out as I did not want to eat my wife's dinner. My wife initiated sex one night, and I told her to get off of me. My birthday was a few days ago, and I ignored my wife when she wished me, or when she tried to kiss me. We didn't do anything for my birthday, and when my wife gave me a gift, which was packaged with also a handwritten letter, I told her to return it. I have no idea what the gift was or what it was written in the letter, and I don't really care. I am at my limit now, and I know this is not healthy or sustainable, so I have seriously started considering divorce. But I also wanted to get an opinion from the people I trusted most in the world, my 2 siblings. My brother thinks I should at least consider marriage counseling first before proceeding with divorce, as he doesn't think this is worth jumping straight to divorce for. My sister has the opposite opinion, and she thinks I'm still young and fit and have a long life ahead of me, and it should be very easy for me to get someone who's much more beautiful than my wife. Both are on the exterior and interior. Am I the asshole for checking out of my relationship and considering divorce? I'm going to be honest, no. Because what I see people don't realize, and I mean, yes, divorce is like completely devastating, and it's like you went from 0 to 100, but some people are like that. Some people are 0 to 100. That one statement literally like just shattered your world, because you had a view of your wife, you thought everything was going good. She just basically took you back to a little insecure kid that could have possibly be getting bullied or something like that in school, or haven't been the popular one getting picked on. Like, she took you back, she took you down to a low point that you possibly could have had in your life. And coming from somebody who you absolutely love, who you are going to spend the rest of your life with, to say something like that, because a lot of women, like, people, I see people in the comments talk about, like, oh, divorce is such a, a far jump to just jump into. But then a lot of these women are talking, but if their man came and said, they would feel some type of way if their man came and said, I wish I had another woman with a tighter pee or a better pee than you. You'd have been like, they will feel some type of way. Every time they man, gets on top of them or something, they're going to be like, yeah, he just doing this to get his stuff off because he'd rather have somebody else. It's going to be in the back of your mind. A lot of stuff in life are mental. Getting past mental hurdles. So yeah, I understand how you just went from 0 to 100 real quick. But at the same time, if besides that aspect of your whole, marriage, I would suggest, like, your brother. I don't know about your sister. She's on a different tier. But as your brother suggested, go to marriage counseling first. If you cannot work it out and cannot come to, get past this in marriage counseling, then do what you feel is best for you. But I could see how I feel like things could have been happening, like, subtly in the relationship, that this sentence just took it to the roof and was like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I don't even want to be around you. I don't even want to touch you. I don't even care what's going on with you. The switch just went right off. Light switch. And not only the switch went off, the switch went off and it broke. I feel like that's what happened to you in this situation. It's sad. If that was the case, if she had feelings like that, then she should have just let it be. She should have not even been with you if she had issues. Because if this is 8 years later after y'all been married, she's had this in the back of her mind the whole entire time that y'all been together. She should have just left you in the beginning. If this is what she wanted. I mean, granted, she may love you, but words have power and people have feelings. And I feel like your feelings would really hurt, because I feel like I would have been hurt, like especially having a conversation about a vacation. But on the same token, your sister saying, oh, you're still young and fit. Just a point. If you're thinking about getting divorced and nothing else works, if you financially don't have money to go on a vacation now and in the States now and abroad next year, divorce may not be in your financial pocket right now either. Just saying.